The Human Trafficking Prevention, Intervention, and Training Services Initiative provides funding to organizations that provide victim support services for minors, training for professionals implementing victim support services, and delivery of human trafficking prevention education programming for at-risk minors. The Ohio Children's Trust Fund believes that by increasing resources, support services, and prevention initiatives, we can decrease risk factors related to the occurrence of minor human trafficking victimization and increase awareness of best practices. Here's an example of one of our partners at work in the community.
I'm Carla Thompson, and I work here at Crime Victim Services in Allen County. Um, and primarily, I work in the city of Lima, but I do education all over Allen County. I'm a violence prevention specialist, so I work primarily in prevention. Um, and we use our OCTF grant. We used it to purchase Mind Matters curriculum and to train our preventionists on how to use that curriculum. And the curriculum is meant to help people get their brains and their bodies back after they have experienced trauma. So what we do is we hold support groups and workshops, specifically using that curriculum at SAFI, which is a youth center that has a variety of resources for kids and families that have experienced trauma, including a drop-in center. And so I work in the drop-in center doing a weekly support group. And then also weekly workshops out at Allen County Juvenile Detention Center. And both populations have kids that have either experienced human trafficking or are at a higher risk to be trafficked or be introduced to the world of trafficking because of their life situation and life experiences. And specifically, we go in, and the workshops have been very well received and effective at helping kids take those, what would normally be trauma responses to hard situations, and instead give them the tools to create a space, a pause between a stimuli and a reaction. So they are better prepared to handle events, think about those events, and then react in a way that will give them the outcomes that they desire, as opposed to just constantly being reactive when something reminds them of the trafficking or is threatening and reminds them of their trauma.